Hi, it's Furkan Tepe and today I'm going to be talking about Burgundy cuisine. Before getting into Burgundy cuisine, I'll be giving some information about French cuisine. French cuisine is considered as the most elegant cuisine around the world because of its hundreds of years of traditions, the techniques they've been using, and the recipes. In France, people usually use fresh and local products, and it takes the recipes to another level. French cuisine hasn't always been as great as it is today. It used to be bland. In 14th century, Catherine de' Medici came from Italy to marry Henry II, and she changed everything in French cuisine. She brought tableware and display elements. After her, things became sophisticated and artistic, and French cuisine had started glowing. The common ingredients they use in French cuisine: fresh herbs like bay leaves, thyme, basil, parsley; vegetables like mushrooms, truffles, tomato, garlic, onions, squash, carrots; and many types of berries and different types of wines. You can imagine any type of wine in France they use in recipes. And dairy products including butter, creme fraiche, crema, different types of cheese, and poultry, lamb, pork, and the variety of cured meats out of these flesh. And now we start getting information about Burgundy cuisine. Burgundy has a beautiful climate. It's not too cold, it's not too hot. It rains occasionally, and it has various of lands around the region. You can find any type of soil in Burgundy. So combination of beautiful climate and various lands ends up with food in abundance. You can grow any type of vegetables and fruits there. And while talking about fruits and vegetables, the most important thing in Burgundy is vine. There are many of vineyards around the region, and they produce lots different types of wine in every vineyard. And another interesting thing about Burgundy wine, and they define the wine's name with the type of soil it's been grown in, not the variety of the grape. It's interesting, and they have a specific term for this situation. It's appellation. Appellation is basically a geographic sign for defining the vine that's been grown in a type of soil. And let's see some examples. For example, Chardonnay. Chardonnay loves chalky, um, mineral-rich soils and limestones. It gives the wine its unique minerally taste, and the limestones keep the roots and the land warm during the night, so the taste gets sweeter and sweeter even during the night. Another example, Pinot Noir, and it loves red soil that is mixed with clay and rich in iron. And most of the people that in Burgundy say the iron in the soil gives finesse to Pinot Noir, which is the best part of Pinot Noir, and they use it for any type of recipe that includes wine. And let's see some recipes. Beef bourguignon. It's basically the seared beef with sauteed vegetables, stewed in wine for at least 3 hours. It's a hearty, warm meal that people enjoy in France or even around the world. It's so popular. And there is something, a recipe that is interesting, escargot à la Bourgogne, and it's snails filled with butter, garlic, and parsley. And another interesting about this recipe, people in France love snails, and you can find in any butcher the snails, even separated, even pre-cooked or raw form, but it's quite expensive. And another recipe I want to show is gaugier, and gaugier is basically cream puff, but it's not sweet. It's mixed with cheese, it's salty, it's cheesy, it's fluffy, and it can be enjoyed any time of day. And let's see some dessert. We have croquembouche, which is basically a type of glazed pâte choux. I'm sorry about my pronunciation. And they dipped in caramel and it's served like a cake. And we have a classic recipe eclair, and which is a fluffy puff that is filled with some type of cream. And in Burgundy, the dessert culture is very similar to every other region in France. They drink wine before the dinner, they drink wine during the dinner, and they drink wine as dessert with cheese plate, of course. And these plates generally include many types of cheeses and dried, aged, cured meats, crackers, fruits, jams, and other things that you might want in that plate. And berries can be enjoyed with stiffed cream as well. And let's talk about Dijon mustard. Dijon is a region in Burgundy, and it's well known for its mustard. And Dijon mustard has been on the table since 14th century. And in France, people took its right in 17th century, and since then we can't use the Dijon mustard if it's not from Dijon. And to make a Dijon mustard, you'll need brown mustard seeds and white wine. If you don't want to use white wine, you can use verjuice, which is unripe grape juice. Or if you don't have it, you can use salt, water, and vinegar mixture to make it, and it's beautiful. Or you can use Dijon mustard with any type of meat, or you can use it in a salad dressing, or you can make a dipping sauce with mixing it with some mayonnaise, and it's called Dijonnaise. There is a specific name for it. And that's it from me. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.